recording, I want to tell you guys that y'all know we are wrapping up April. And so Andrea and I are both in our units. We're doing promotions. We're not doing the same promotions. We're doing different promotions. But you guys, I would highly suggest that you participate, because it's kind of like when Mary Kay puts something out there for us. If we don't take advantage of it, I'm looking at all you guys as you're jumping around. If we don't take advantage of it, they're not going to put it out there again. So take advantage of these promotions when your director's giving you stuff, okay? All right, so we have a lot of faces on. I'm very excited that you guys are all on. I just keep trying to mute everybody. Oh, there's Joan in her jungle. Joan of the jungle. That's what we're going to start calling her. Joan in the jungle. Okay, good. All right, so we're going to start tonight with just a few announcements. I just want to make sure that you guys remember that your Focus Free and Fabulous form is due a week from yesterday. It's due actually the first Sunday in May because of the way the forms run. So if you'll go to joannaschipe.com, go to promotions, you'll see the Focus Free and Fabulous generic form. Click on tracking form and go to April, and you'll see all the weeks there. And guys, it's super, super important that when you submit your weekly accomplishment, especially this upcoming Sunday, because it'll be for end of the month recognition for April, that when you go to weekly accomplishment sheet, wish I thought to screen share it, at the very, very, very tippy top, it says week ending. It is imperative that you put the proper week ending, or it goes into the next week and then you don't get credit, okay? So I know these are basic things for most of you guys, but we have some new people that are just learning all of this. And that accountability is so important, not only with yourself and with your director, but it's just it's the accountability of earning your prizes. And I'm making sure everybody's muted because I hear some funky noise. And just having it for your tax forms, if nothing else. I know some of you guys just finished doing the whole tax thing and you're like, wish I'd have kept track. Okay, so let's not have regrets. Let's have excitement. So I'm going to do just some reminders as far as you've got your Focus Free and Fabulous. It's due a week from yesterday. And however many points you accumulated from the beginning of April until this upcoming Sunday, which is May 3rd, then you go to promotions. You click on I want a prize. Actually, I'm sorry, you go to resources. Click on I want a prize, put your total points and what you want from those two prize sheets. We are not changing those prize sheets. Those prizes are amazing. There's jewelry, there's cash for events, there's all kinds of different options. And it takes Andrea hours and hours to put those forms together. So I like them the way they are. And if you want something a little bit different, like if you say, oh, I like the rose necklace, but do you have it in a different color? We can check on stuff like that, okay? That's a no-brainer. As a matter of fact, Joan earned the red necklace last month, and she's actually getting it in pink because they didn't have the red anymore. So, and Joan is happy no matter what, because she's Joan of the jungle, okay? I would start singing Joan, Joan, Joan of the jungle, but y'all are all too young to even know what that song is. Okay, Arlene might know.
No.
Right? You remember, Dre? George of the Jungle?
No, but, no, but I was going to say in May, I'm going to do a new prize thing just for the spring.
So she'll have a new one. Yeah. We're going to hold her to that, okay? And she'll have it done by tonight. Okay, maybe not. All right, so you'll have 3 sheets to choose from. Okay, so you guys, building your team. You're all out there building your business. You're holding virtual parties. You are kicking pink tail. So excited about that. But the team building, what's the deal? I am hearing reports from so many directors saying team building has gotten easier than it's ever been before. Ever been before. And can anyone think about why team building, especially right now until the end of May, might be like over the top easy? Like, oh, like, yeah. Because how much? How much does it cost to get started right now? $30. And they get their website and they get their pro pay. So it's a $69.95 value. And you guys, I'm telling you right now, just share it. Now, we have to be careful. If you post this on your public Facebook page, you can't say contact me for details. You're going to get me in trouble. You're going to get yourself in trouble. Remember, in our public Facebook page, we can never have a call to action. So you might go to Joanna Scheidt Facebook page and you'll see my favorite product, or you'll see a cute video we did or something like that about a product, but you won't see anything where it says, here's my website, go to my website to shop. I'm having a special, okay? Be careful. And Andrea's gonna talk about that a little bit more. But team building right now, you guys, share, 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 okay? It's nice to share. Go back to kindergarten. It's nice to share. Okay. So, and you've got us available, you've got the conference call available, you've got, I'm not even going to go through all the avenues of the ways that you have to be able to share the career opportunity, but you have tons of ways. Andrea and I are here for you every step of the way. I can tell you guys this, every party that I have assisted with, hey Jessica, I'm going to turn your video off. Okay. Every party I've assisted with so far on the virtual party, we've gotten at least one new team member. Andrea, I think your numbers are about like that too, aren't they? And it's not that, oh, because y'all are so good. No, because we share the career opportunity, because that's part of your job, okay? To book, to coach, to sell, to rebook, and to do full circle marketing. Okay, super simple, super simple. I have to tell you guys, I know Andrea's going to do in the field next. Hold on, my foot itches. She's going to do in the field next, but I just want to brag for a second. I assisted Alice with a virtual party the other day, and she was like, I want y'all to be part of my $1 million unit, and I want you to be part of a winning team. And if you don't want to do it, then you find somebody who wants to, who wants more income, who wants more freedom. And I'm like, why am I here? Okay? And so even if you just want us there just to kind of hold your hand for a couple of minutes or make sure that there's no troubleshooting that has to be done and then you want to take off, that's awesome. Let's go for it. Just go for it. Okay. So, Andrea, what you got in the field, baby?
Well, I just realized I didn't get any voice messages, so I can't, hold on, let me go to, I have one consultant I needed to yell at her for not being on, so hold on.
Oh, we're yelling at someone. I want
yes.
to yell at someone. Who can we yell at?
Because I'm going to tell you why. Hold on, go to for number. Okay, so, okay, in the field. I didn't get any Voxer messages, but let me just tell you, it has been so exciting. It's been super, Jennifer needs to turn her thing off. Joe, you got that for me?
It was Lisa. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Anyway, hi everybody. Okay, so in the field, here's what I want to tell you. I've got a whole bunch of training. I begged Joe for the opportunity to teach you guys tonight, but I'm so stinking proud of you. I'm so stinking proud that during this time where so many people are sitting there and wallowing in their own self-pity, I don't have any job, or I don't know if I'm going to have a job next week. You guys are like making it happen. And I did a quote. I'm going to share my quote because it's going to be a perfect segue. Okay, Dee is also getting struggling to get on the call. Could you reach out to her, Joe? I know. Everybody has this new number and is struggling, so I'm getting some messages. But I wanted to read a quote that I had posted because this is so powerful. I've got to go here. James Clear is the author of Atomic Habits, and here's what he said. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. So here's the thing, you guys. A lot of people right now are sitting there wondering what's going to happen. And then there's you guys. You guys are saying, I wonder what's going to happen, but I know I can do something. And you're going into exactly what Mary Kay taught you to do. You book, sell, and you recruit. And how do you do that? Yeah, pick up the phone. And you can text, you can talk, but it's the same process. And you're going back to what you know works. And Mary Kay said, make your 6 most before going to bed, wake up with that purpose, achieve those things before you play. And I am just so excited because until you make the habit of staying connected, you are not going to be able to pivot and see yourself thriving 6 months from now. There's a lot of people, unfortunately, who are still sitting there, they're in that, that emotional cycle. You could call it grief cycle, but they're in that emotional cycle and they have not made a step forward. And an object in motion stays in motion. So I'm so excited. I am going to give a shout out to Joe because I pulled up a picture and I'm going to do some screen sharing later today. But do you know that last September 9th, we did a training on our Zoom for how to work virtually. I just saw the flyer.
Yes, I do know that.
And I thought, you know what? I truly, I don't sleep a lot, but when I sleep, I'm sleep. But Joe and we have spent so much time, like the first week of this whole thing, I cried because I was so overwhelmed at how much I needed to learn, how much she was learning so that we could teach you. And I just want you guys to know, Consuelo was talking to me earlier and she just was like, I was on Facebook and we were doing our lives and I watching our party and she did a group, what do they call a watch party on Facebook. So it opened it up to the world. And she had all these people. She said, Andrea, I had a husband chime in whose wife is this top person in Arbonne. And then guess what I saw today? She's copying and doing our tic-tac-toe party. And she said, I just want you to know, like, it's so exciting that you guys were already ahead of the game. So I just want you to know that your leader, Joanna, is ahead of the game. And of course, I'm ahead of the game, but I'm so proud that you're here because you will be ahead of the game in the next 6 months. And I'm excited because tonight I'm going to teach you how to make your life even easier. So in the field has been really, really great. We do have some people that Joe's going to tell the weekly accomplishment sheet results, but I just, again, chime in. Come and visit all of the parties, and then you start to say, I want to do my own time. I want to do it my way. You don't have to always join ours, but they are there for you.
Okay, I just want to ask, how many of y'all saw my post on on Superstars, Shite Family Superstars about imagine if you were in college and you, you saw that, Christine? So, yeah, and you said, you know, Professor, I really don't want to go to class, so could you come to my house and privately tutor me? You guys, when I first wrote that, and I read it to Andrea, she goes, okay, you're screaming at people. And I'm like, I know, and the only people who are going to read it are the ones who show up. You guys, you have no idea how frustrated we get when we spend an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours learning all this stuff for you, figuring out how to train you on it, because Andrea has to train me. Okay, that's like training a kinder, okay? I'm like, and where's that button? She's like, okay, you see the little thing at the top that looks like a star? Put your cursor on it. You guys, so if you think Joanna's probably getting so frustrated with me, you have no idea. Andrea needs to, y'all need to all send her like wine or vodka or something because she deserves it, because she's so patient with me. And she even said she's doing this new program and she's learning it and everything. And I said, I want to learn it. And this is what she said. I don't think you're ready for it yet. Because I'm not. She started explaining to me and I go, just stop right there. I'm going to cry. So you guys, we all have a pace, and that's why we are taking these Monday nights 1 week at a time. But tonight, what Andrea is going to show you is going to blow your mind. Because when she explained it to me, I actually understood it the third time she explained it. But anyway, so I'm telling you right now, it's going to blow your mind. I've already started doing it. I'm so excited. It doesn't cost you anything. Okay, and it's super simple to do. And you can even try doing it on your computer while we're doing it, or on your phone while we're doing it. So I'm very excited about that. But Andrea, you've been very patient, and I do appreciate you. You guys, imitation is the purest form of flattery. And so when people copy you, that's the purest form of flattery. I mean, that isn't that what are these people called that everybody follows them? Trendsetters? Influencer, whatever. Okay. Because whatever they do, everybody else wants to do. Okay. Hence, everybody wants to enhance their derriere. Okay. So thank you, Kardashians. All right. So let's go into Reco so we can get into this training that all you guys are like dying to hear about. All right, so let me make sure everybody's muted. Good. All right, so I'm very excited that we already have jewelry winners for April. We have Jamie Bolliard. We have Zulema Salceda. You've got Christine McKnight. Oh my gosh, you've got Stacy. Your directors, myself, Terry Skill, Andrea. We've all earned our jewelry. We're very excited about it. Who else is going to earn their jewelry by the end of April? Who else is going to earn their jewelry? I know Alice is working hard on it, hard. And you guys, you know, if you're close, start selling gift certificates for Mother's Day. I'm telling you right now, call every man you know. They have not given Mother's Day a thought, not a thought. And some florists aren't even open yet. And flowers die. And right now, as of tonight, you can get that satin hands for 55% discount. So I would be contacting every man you know and say, do you have Mother's Day covered? Do the kids have Mother's Day covered? What can I do to be a support to you? And I would be selling gift certificates, 50, 100, 150, 200, 300. This is the time to do it. Don't wait until May 5th. Do it now, because people are still really stuck at home. And I know that some states are opening, but I'm telling you guys right now, I've had this conversation with corporate. I've had it with the amazing and awesome Andrea. I've had it with Melita Daly. This is going to be the new normal, at least through the summer. Because A, it's super simple, and B, people don't have to drive anywhere, and C, you don't have to pick up hairs off the bathroom floor. Yay. So learn it. Just learn it. Do it and learn it. Start with your family. That's what Alice did. She started with her family. Start with your friends. Start with people who love you and will put up with you. And then move past them quickly. Okay. So very excited about our red jackets, which the company calls your Star Team Builders. Marcia Stevens is a Star Team Builder. Jules Scheib, don't know who she's related to. When her name popped up, I'm like, oh, I didn't know. Debbie Walder is a Star Team Builder. So excited about that. Joan Teal, whoop whoop, Star Team Builder. Sarah Thompson. Team leaders, Jackie Eisenman and Sayonara Butcher. So very excited about y'all doing that. When you maintain those levels by the end of the month, so next Sunday, you'll get to add those points to your Focus Free and Fabulous. That's a one-time shot during the month. Okay, so let's go through Focus Free and Fabulous real quick. Oh no, the rest of my pages didn't print. Okay, A, B, C, O, Andrea, you know what, my pages didn't print. Okay, so Andrea will now be doing the recognition from, do you have it, Dre?
Yep.
Okay, from C on. And I'll tell you if you mess up.
I know you will. All right, okay, so it looks like we did not have any new qualified team members, but we're gonna go down and it says here, 15 Queen of the Week ending. Okay, so you get 15 points for being our Queen of the Week. And that is none other than, drum roll please, with $745, Miss Sayonara Boucher. Woo, woo. You guys, listen to this though. Christine had a $655 week. She was doing reorders, and I know she had one show in there. Maureen had a $427 week. Honorable mention goes to Stacy, who had over $300 week. Jamie and Alice both had over $200 a week. And as Joanna said, you guys, tonight at midnight is when the flash sale for the bundle, 55% for the bundle. Now that does two things for you. Number one, it gives you higher retail credit towards Queen's Court of Sales or your unit court or the Princess Court, which is in the middle. It also gives your unit extra retail credit so that we get closer to our unit goals, 500,000, trip, all those kind of things. So please look at that. And as Joe said, if you haven't set yourself a dollar sales goal for the day, I tell you what, that'll change your whole business because you become intentional with where you're going in a short period of time.
Okay, real quick, I'm going to take back over. Thank you.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah, I got it. So I want to tell you, sayonara, you get 15 points for being Queen of the Week. But I have to say, Christine, you get 10 for first runner-up because that was just so awesome. And Maureen, 5 for second runner-up because you guys stretched. And right now I'm doing bar extend every day. I actually did 2 classes back to back today. Yes, I did shower. Otherwise, we would have smell-o-vision right now. But they're all about stretching, and you guys stretch. So excited about you guys. So who all turned in their weekly accomplishment? They get 5 points each. Sayonara, Alice, Antoinette, Christine, Maureen, Amy, Zulema, Stacy, Arlene. Did I say Arlene twice? Jamie and Joan all turned in their weekly accomplishment sheet. You get 5 points just for filling it out. Just for filling it out. Now your Focus Free and Fabulous and your weekly accomplishment will be due next week. And then 5 points for being on live. Or if you watch the recording later on, I know I heard from a couple of people who got called into work at the last minute, so they're going to watch the recording tonight or tomorrow. They get 5 points for posting their takeaway. And then remember, just to clarify, on the Focus Free and Fabulous, H, I, and J, they all go in just one time at the end of the month. You don't count it every single week that you're a red jacket. You don't count it every single week that you did a 600 that month, okay? You count it one time. So H, thank you, Dre, you get 50 points if you do at least a qualified order, if you earn your jewelry. You get, you get 50 points if you're a red jacket, star recruiter, or higher at the end of the month. And then J, if you did less than a qualified order, you get 20 points from a 225 to a 599. If you have questions about that, y'all, please Voxer us because we get these point sheets at the end of the month and we go, how did she get 14,000 points? Okay, it just doesn't make sense. That's where you stretched the numbers.
Where can they find it, Joe?
Okay, go to joannashipe.com, go under promotions, click on the tracking sheet. Arlene's like, she said this 5 times. I know. Okay, and then when you want to submit for your prize, oh, Stacy, I saw that look. That was so good. I bet when you give your kids that look, they go, oh, my man. She's like, are you kidding me? Okay, it's okay. I'll repeat it 100 times if I have to because I want you guys to get your prizes, okay? All right, so you go to resources, click on I want a prize, how many points you got for the month, okay? And then what prizes you want. And you can mix it up. You can get something from one category, something from another category. You can get event cash. You can do it all over the place. It's just like the Star Consultant program, okay? Just like the Star Consultant program. Okay, so Andrea, we have our pens ready. We got our paper ready. We got our phones turned away, so we are not looking at our phones. We are focused, free, and fabulous because we are ready to learn.
I love it. I love it. Well, let's get started. All right, guys. Let me just go ahead and preface this by saying that this might be a little much if you have not even opened a computer before, but I am believing that you have looked at a Facebook group before, and I asked you guys to join my Facebook group earlier. However, before I dive into that, Joanna specifically asked me to share about the Working Live. So let me talk about Working Live. Working Live is none other than Zoom on steroids. National Sales Director Pam Shaw basically negotiated with Zoom to create a package that was affordable to you, that had more benefits than their paid service, which was $14.99, and Joanna had done that for years. It gave you more than 40 minutes, so that if you're doing a facial, you're not gonna get cut off, right, like that. It gave you the opportunity to record so that you could check out how you're doing with your presentation. Did somebody need to have that video as a follow-up for her skincare routine? You know, she could have that as well. So it gave you that. But what it never did was allowed you to stream simultaneously onto either Facebook Live, a Facebook, they have this new thing called group breakout or something, and then of course YouTube Live. So now for $9.95, so $9.99 a month, Working Live is Zoom. So if you already signed up for Zoom and you have a free account, no worries. I am not going to take the time right now to give you the tutorial if you already have a Zoom account, and then where to go in your email to find the Working Live registration button. I have a video. I will send that, or I will post it under this class. However, I am going to show you, well, I am going to screen share, and I'm going to share with you how to do that. And I have a video. My girlfriend made the video. I think it's probably the best to do. So we are going to use her video.
Okay, while she's setting that up, I do want to tell you guys, when you sign up for Working Live, you will get an email in 30 minutes to an hour after that. If you don't get that email, then you're going to have to reach out to them. Something didn't connect.
Oh, for me?
Hey there. Okay, this is going to
Are
be.
you saying for me? Did you just say something did not connect for me?
No, you're good. Go.
Oh, okay. I came back on because you said something did not connect.
No, you're.
Okay. Here we go.
A very simple video on how to go live on Facebook using your Zoom. So I'm going to first go to my Zoom account on the web. Okay, so this is using your like going to your Safari or your whatever your browser is, and going to zoom.us. So you want to use this instead of the app or that you downloaded on your computer. And I've already logged into my account. And so then you're going to go over here, you're going to click on settings. I think I clicked on settings. There it is. And then you're going to scroll way down. What you're looking for is advanced meeting settings. I believe that's what it's called. It's way down. Okay, here we go. It was under in meeting advanced. Okay, so you're going to scroll down until you find allow live streaming meetings. So mine right now, it's already set to that. So if you aren't already set to it, it's going to look like this when you first see it. Okay, so it's near the bottom of the advanced features. You're going to click on allow live streaming meetings. And once you're going to see how it says your settings have been updated. So now I can go to my actual Zoom. So I'm going to just pretend like I am starting a new meeting. Let's find, so I'm going to just pretend like I'm going to do my success meeting right now. And I hit start. So you got to go into your actual meeting. And I don't know, it's taking so long to connect. People are on the internet right now, so I think it's just taking a minute. This is taking a long time already. Hello. Well, this is, okay, there we go. All right, so I'm just gonna hit, so start video. I usually start it with my video off so that I can just feel free to look wherever I want, but you're gonna click right here on more. And you do need to have a paid Zoom account in order to do this. So the free account does not allow you to do this, okay? So you got to click on more here, and you can see right there, it says live on Facebook, live on Workplace by Facebook, or live on YouTube. So I've used it on both YouTube and on Facebook. And so if I'm going to live stream to Facebook, all I do is click live on Facebook, and it will eventually go to Facebook here. I don't know if I've clicked it on a time when there's just a lot of traffic on the internet right now on our Wi-Fi. Okay, so this is going to come up. It says go live on Facebook. Choose where you want to post your live video. So you could certainly record a Zoom video directly to your public page if you wanted to, your timeline, but it gives you the options here. And I'm going to click on share in a group because that's typically what we're using it for, right? And I'm going to type in the name of my my Wednesday Night Live is my unit meeting, and I'm going to hit next. So basically what I'm telling Zoom to do is to go into my Facebook group that's called Wednesday Night Live and stream it live into there. So today with our director meeting, I was doing this very same thing. I went into our director meeting Facebook page and I just clicked on that as my group instead of my Wednesday Night Live. You can post it anywhere you want. And there you go. So this is going to come up. I do know that Live Producer is, I think it's going to be the new way that Facebook is going to require you to do it. But for right now, I'm skipping that because I haven't learned it yet. So instead, this is what comes up. Over here on the right, you can put in your title. I'm just going to put testing. You don't have to if you don't want to. And then you just click go live. And what's going to happen is it's going to say setting up your meeting for Facebook Live. And now all the while my Zoom meeting is already live right now. So if I had people on, I would just be telling them, okay, I'm be right back. I'm just putting us live on Facebook. So now you're going to see that it says Clara Mason is live now in Wednesday Night Live. And so if this was my meeting right now, I would just probably make this smaller. And then I would go back to my actual Zoom. And now I can just conduct my meeting as I would normally conduct it. And you can see right here that it says it's live on Facebook. And so what you'll see is if I go to my Facebook group right now, it will show that I'm live and I'm doing the exact same thing here. Now, what you do need to know is there is a delay on Facebook. So what's happening right here is probably about a 30-second delay on Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to end this for a second. And I'm going to just show you one other thing. I'm going to show you how to do it to YouTube. It's actually the same simple thing. So scratch all the Facebook part, and now I'm going to pretend like I'm just starting my meeting. And again, if I have my start video, I would be hi, but I'm not going to have my video on right now. Okay, so I'm going to click on more again. And instead this time I'm going to click live on YouTube. And what it's going to do is take my browser here to YouTube. And hopefully I didn't test this before I started, so I'm hoping. Choose an account. I might have a few accounts. Okay. And I have been selecting, you can click on public if you want, but I have personally been selecting unlisted. Unlisted means that anyone that has the link can view it, but no one can just search to find it. So you may have, depending on what you're doing it for, you may want it to be searchable, but like for instance, if I do this for my weekly meeting, I don't really need that to be searchable because it's really for my unit. So I keep it as unlisted. And then you just click go live, and it'll say it's preparing to go live on YouTube. Wow, this video got a lot longer just because we're waiting for it to connect. And what you'll see is, so now it's on my YouTube channel. Here, I'm gonna just I'll put the start video just so there's me on that. And if we go to it'll take a second, but in a second you'll see my face pop up here because there is, again, a delay. The benefit of doing it on YouTube, you'll have still the chat here. And so you'll see it streaming right here, and you can respond to things right here as well. Again, there is a delay on YouTube from your Zoom, but you can see it here. If you want to share this, You click on share, and there's your link that you copy that link, and that's the link that you would send out to anyone who you want to send the YouTube link to. Okay, I think that's it. And if anybody has questions, let me know.
All right, before.
Okay, this is going to be a very simple video on how to go live.
Hold on, it's playing again. Let me get that out. And okay, before I go on, any questions? Okay, is that D? D has a question. Wait a minute, Joe, are you gonna? Okay, sorry.
It's okay. Okay, so if you're going through, you start with Zoom, and then you can directly live feed it to YouTube. From YouTube, can it be saved so people can continue, like they can view it on demand? Or is it just?
But like, you have to be very aware of who your audience is. Public audience is just like having a public post in Instagram or Facebook. So if you happen to see my post today in my group, the FTC, Federal Trade Council, has gone after quite a few multi-level marketing companies. That's what they call them. We are dual marketing, but because of false claims for their products, like this is gonna cure COVID, and false claims for your income. So no matter which venue, number one is you don't want to ever do that. You cannot say, oh, you're going to make this when you sign up. It is all what you put into it. Now, the other part is you cannot have a call to action. Joanna spoke of that. So if you're on a public YouTube, it needs to be education only. Think of a commercial. A commercial is fine, but not a, okay, text below if you want my special, da da da. That's where we get into trouble with our Mary Kay legal. We get into trouble with FTC when we start to say, oh, this will take off cancer. Use this cream. I mean, you can't do that. You can't say you'll earn this amount your first year because I did. You can't. So those are the two things for FTC. But yes, it can be saved. And I would say make sure you go through myself or Joanna, because you guys, even this whole sanitizer stuff, we are not supposed to be mixing and making our own things with our products. And so that's part of what Mary Kay has been putting on the MK News on your homepage of In Touch. Pay attention to that, because they even said, you guys, please don't alter our products. You've got to be very careful.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay, let's keep going then. I'm gonna go back. So now I'm gonna talk about, I think I come up on the side. Joe, when I screen share, can you also see me talking or no? I'm not screen shared right now, but normally. Okay, so gang, here's I'm gonna preface what we're gonna do next. Now I'm gonna take you to how to have more peace doing virtual parties. Has anybody tried to do these groups, and you're creating a group and you have now 352 groups, and you're like, oh my God, what did I call that group? It was supposed to be for last Tuesday, but then there's a new Sandy, and that was last week's Sandy. And how do I find these groups? And oh my gosh, like I really am excited about virtual, but I'm getting confused. How do I even know what I've said or where to go? Anybody feel like they'd love a little bit of a system, I guess a little cinching of the waist for their systems there? I am so excited. Now, this may not be news to all of you, because I am a learner. It's one of my my traits is I love to learn and I love to make life easier. So I want to begin by saying, a couple weeks ago, I apologize because I told you Facebook business page is useless. Like, I never even used mine. Don't even bother. So today I'm going to tell you that I'm eating my words, because I did hire somebody 4 weeks ago who is helping me to automate my business. And in the process, I have learned so much. So we are going to begin with exactly what you want to do with your business page, which I did not know. I honestly, in my mind, thought, okay, Mary Kay, or, you know, you can't use Mary Kay. That's number one. You can't use Mary Kay because it's trademark. but I put sales director. Well, nobody went to my page. I didn't really update it a long time ago, which I didn't even know. Mary Kay actually self-populated with new pictures. Apparently they stopped a year ago. I didn't even pay attention. So I didn't do anything because I didn't understand the benefits. And here's what I want to tell you. This is the best part about how I've hired Shelby. Who feels that sometimes the hardest part of either beginning Mary Kay or helping somebody see how they could be a part of Mary Kay is that they don't see their identity as a makeup girl? Their identity, who they are, might be an animal lover, might be a tomboy, might be just a mom. They've never seen their identity as a makeup person. So to go from that to then creating this outward page that feels strange, but it's like all too much. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? What if you never, ever had to think about becoming the Mary Kay brand, but becoming your brand? So from now on, I am going to tell you that your business page shouldn't even say Mary Kay, except your personal website is in the about. You are the brand. Nobody's gonna go searching in Facebook for a Mary Kay girl to find you. I'm sorry, it's never happened to me. And quite honestly, if anybody wanted to find a Mary Kay person, where do you think they would really go? MaryKay.com. So one reason I didn't use my business page, but now I understand when you can be you. Now, let me also make sure. If you have some X-rated things in your life or very, very, like that's not what I would say is the brand that you should have with Mary Kay. Like if that is, I'm not gonna judge, but like separate, you know, like let's really be understanding. Okay, everybody, okay. So I do think that there's some things that we don't need to know. So on your business page, I would probably follow faith, family, career, but your brand is you. So if you love to walk and wear red hats and you hang out with the Red Hat Society, that's what is on your business page. And oh, by the way, a part of you is in Mary Kay and you love it and you're going to post some things. So I did not know that I could do this, and I didn't know that my Facebook page could be for my family. And I could post things that are more intimate for people that I am friends with, but my business page can be me, the brand. Anybody getting a little excited here? Let me show you an example. I'm going to show you an example.
So when she says your business page, this is the page that you went to Mary Kay In Touch and Mary Kay, you went through Mary Kay to set it up.
Mm-mm.
No,
Mm-mm.
that's what you need to explain.
Okay, we're talking only in Facebook.
Right.
We're only talking Facebook business page.
That's what I mean.
Okay, you don't go through Mary Kay to set up a Facebook business page.
You go to, Maureen's like dying to talk.
You can add the address in your Mary Kay profile, but first you're going to create a business page, and I scrubbed that sucker clean from any Mary Kay, except, like I said, my website address. So when you go to my page, okay, I want to set the stage here. If somebody sees you on Instagram, and again, I did the same thing on Instagram. My Instagram is now my brand, and I've linked my Instagram so that whenever I do something, it sends to my business page, which is me, the brand. So I only have to do one, but it goes to both. And then I have my personal Facebook where I'm going to talk about how my kids did a little slip and slide in the backyard. Okay, but I'm not putting my family on my Instagram page anymore. You can have more than one Instagram page if you want to have, just like with Facebook. Okay, so you can scrub it clean of your titles and Mary Kay. And here again is why. I want people to go, who is this chick? Wow. All right. I sort of like her. Wow. She likes to go on a run. Okay. She bikes. Oh my gosh. She loves red wine. Oh, I like her. Let me check her out. They're going to check me out. Now, if on the very front page, Mary Kay, shove it down your throat, buy this, are they going to even stick around? That's the thought that I want to preface this with. So anybody getting a little excited here? Okay, give me some feedback. Loving is good. I'm going to now bring you to not me, but a different Facebook page to give you an example of what I'm talking about. Here's my girlfriend, Rachel, and here is her new, she and I are both in this, we're working with the same person. She scrubbed her whole page clean. Is this not so cute? So she has, in fact, she has more than I do. I've got to get my game up. So she has this about. Now it does not say Mary Kay. Mary Kay is a trademark, but I'm going to tell you when I click on this, it talks about how she loves skincare, get rid of the pimples, blah, blah, blah. I'll read that later, which is so well done. She's just so cute. Now, you'll notice she has multiple. Again, this is her business page. Business, okay? Now, she has MK there. I don't. But I'll tell you what's adorable. I love this girl, but she has got a great personality. But she's been doing these TikToks. Now, I'm totally excited to learn all this stuff, but she's doing these TikToks, and within 5 minutes, she's, of course, using this Mary Kay stuff, and it's adorable, but she's not saying buy it. She's not saying come to see me. Oh my gosh, look at this. This one is way cute. And then she's just, I don't know TikTok, and if you want to play along and look, but look at this. At the end of it, I mean, I'm thinking she looks crazy. This is silly as can be. And then voila, is that not the sexiest look? I'm serious. So these are what we're talking about. So let me get out of her now. I'm going to take you to me. Okay, so here's my new page. I took off Mary Kay. I had sales director here. I changed my username. You can actually do this. And where you do that would be, see how it says right there? It tells you that you can, okay, it just tells you that you can change your username in the page info. So if you go over here, there's page info, but there's also, okay, so here, let me start there. You can click page info, and then you can put all things that are you. Christine is the extraordinaire volunteer and organizer of her son's corral. So you can attract corral moms across the world. You could have tips on how to handle. She is so good with sewing and managing 5 children and their schedules. So that is you. So that's what you're branding. So if you are a country girl, then you're bringing people to you because of who you are. But oh, by the way, I love skin and makeup. So I'm going to definitely have some things there. Now, I did not put my address, and I have still a lot to learn, but I just want to go back to this beautiful part. Okay, so now we're getting into the Facebook party part. Through this page, I had no idea, you can create groups. You guys, it's going to blow your mind. When you click on this little button here, you can create a group. Yes, you can create an event. I created an event for Lisa Burgess's launch party. I think in the future, I will do it differently. I like now knowing that I can create an event, a group, excuse me. So I created a group. So over here in groups, you guys are going to see that I created a group for tonight's training. Now, I didn't post anything. And I didn't post anything because I want to tell you about this, this way of working, but I'm going to use somebody else's example. Okay, so how do I want to segue this? Let me stop share for a second. Okay, I'm going to segue this because it's a little hard to explain. I just showed you how you can create a group. Now, what if you really love this idea. I don't have to leave my house. I don't have to bring suitcases of Mary Kay samples and then bags of Mary Kay products. I don't have to hurt myself putting it in the car. I don't have to worry about rain, snow, sleet. If the kiddos happen to have a head cold, I can put them in the other side of the house and I could still be close enough. Shoot, I could still have them on the floor because virtually nobody could see it. And I could work this business smarter. Okay, wait a second. What if I could actually automate and get even more fancy so I'm not always posting, and sitting on the computer posting all day long? So I'm going to tell you first and foremost, in this group, you can now put a party. So let me just use Joanna as my hostess for this week. I am going to create a group, Joanna Shipe's Sensational Mary Kay Party. Now, Joanna is able, because I've put her in there, and I don't know if I would add her as an admin. I'll find that out. I'll work with it. I can put her in the group, and now she can invite people to this group. Now, think about this, ladies. The group is organized on my business page. Are y'all starting to see how beautiful this is for us? I'm sorry if I'm screaming. I get a little excited. Plus, all of these people that Joanna is inviting are going to be in the group. I will be able to say, oh, by the way, you can like my page. Side note, more likes mean you have more privileges through Instagram and Facebook. Again, I didn't understand all this. I never really wanted to be out in the public world, so it was hard for me to wrap my head around this. So by the time I finally gave in and said, okay, fine, I'll do this whole Instagram thing, the more likes means you can now have longer videos. You can talk about a product you love longer. So you have reasons to have more likes. So now Joanna's party is in my group. She can only invite 15 people per hour before she gets flagged on Facebook. So in the process of setting up the party, you can let her know that I'm going to set up the party and I'm going to give you, let's just say you do it on Mondays. I'm going to set it up on Monday, and then Joanna, you're going to have Monday and Tuesday to start adding people. So she's adding 15 people per hour. Now, if it was coming to her house, I just want you to think about this. How many people would she say, oh, I might have 3. Oh, I have a list of maybe 10. No, we're talking across the globe. Think about this. This is you being able to reach more people. And this all came about because of a sales director who has created an amazing Facebook group. But here's where it all came about. She was invited to a Pampered Chef party. This Pampered Chef lady has done over $3 million in sales. In the last 2 years, she's only done virtual parties. But this is the part that's brilliant. She has it systemized or automated. On Monday, she puts in her hostess, again, creating a new group. Monday and Tuesday, the hostess is uploading. She works with this company, and I'm going to have you write this down. It's called postmyparty.com. So I'm going to actually show you. I see a chat. Joe, tell me who's asking. Let me finish this, and then we can answer that question.
I got it.
Postmyparty.com is a service that this lady uses. And so she can program exactly what post she wants to start hitting the group on Tuesday. So Tuesday, 7 a.m., welcome to the party. 7:30, can't wait to show you the new fall product or spring product. Next one, next one, next one. She's not sitting at her computer sending these messages. They're programmed. Now, if this isn't exciting you, I'm going to take you to her Pampered Chef Facebook party. And then I'm going to bring it back to Mary Kay, because what we're doing is exactly what we said a couple of the beginning of the call, how people like to copy us. Well, let me tell you, we're putting this together for you. And we have done, I want to bring this back. You guys, I'm not recommending you change everything. I am still doing my parties on Zoom because I am loving the connection I'm making. Stacy had Laura on 3 times last week. Now she's a beauty consultant. Lisa had Sandy on. Sandy invited her friends. Sandy joined the other day. You guys, I'm getting these warm fuzzies with girls, and they're feeling that they want to be a part of our sisterhood. That's the power of the Facebook, the Zoom. So in this group, if you have signed up for Working Live, you go one time during that week and you do a live presentation. And so this Facebook party that was done, Tuesday she started hitting it almost hourly with posts and asking people to comment for tickets and prizes and games throughout the whole party. Then Wednesday night at 6:30, she went live. Now what she didn't do is use this technology of Zoom. She just did a Facebook Live presentation and talked about the products and celebrated her hostess. I want you to take that one step in your mind. Think about how powerful this is going to be inside the group, going live with your hostess and anyone who joins you live, being able to have the hostess say, oh my gosh, Andrea, I've been using this product. This is now my new favorite. Okay, ladies, if you're watching, you need to order it. Now, she might only have 4 or 5 on live, but this is now recorded. She's invited 300 people. The party closes for the hour presentation on Wednesday, but she keeps the post going and says the deadline is Sunday, where we pick the winner for this prize. Keep playing, keep sharing, keep inviting people because they can watch the recorded video. Keep your orders coming. She has $2,000 parties. Just like that. How many hostesses could you do in a week if you had an automated system like this? Now, let's screen share. I'm going to show you this company's website. I'm not saying you have to use it. I'm just saying this is what she did, and I'm still learning. I'm going to show you what she posted. And then I'm going to go back and we'll talk a little bit about how we make this ours and we make this better and we make it relationships. See, this is the only thing about all of the social media. Everything about computers and automation, and this is where my Shelby is teaching me so much. Automation is fabulous. However, Mary Kay is about building relationships. So what was missing and why Shelby started what she has started and why I hired her was she said, you can automate all you want, but until you make sure you have that follow-up and that people connection, you aren't going to go to the next level with your business. Sales is one thing, but you guys all know the real money is when you change a life, you invest in somebody. What do we say? You can bring a man to water, you can teach a man to fish or fish for him, whatever that thing is. So you want to help other people do it, and this is a system that can truly help. So screen sharing now. And I want to take you to, okay, I'll go back here. Okay, so here's the Working Live. In case you did not know, it is workinglive.us. So go sign up for that. And then there is this company, Post My Party. Post My Party is a brand new company. I had never heard of it, but holy moly, it probably will save us so much effort and will be a new best friend. Okay, so now this is the group I mentioned earlier that I had in my page. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to do this party. And you're going to get to see from the very beginning. Okay, so here is this lady's party. She created it under her business page. I have saved, and I'm in the process of saving every single thing she did so that we can mimic and copy. Look at this. This was her, Monday is her system. She starts Monday. I don't care what day you do it, but it is awesome when it can be totally automated and less work for you. So look, I mean, we're talking a heck of a lot of stuff. It would drive me crazy to sit on this all week. But some people, this is their excitement. So we have to remember that. And if you are able to have more sales and change more people's relationship building. So here we go. So there's my name. So I joined the party. Okay, so hold on. Let me go all the way. So here we are, the very, very, very beginning. She has some kind of picture. Now I'm working to have stuff for you. And this will all be in a document where you can copy and paste. And if you want to hire a company that automates it, go for it. So she sends out this little thing. She says, hey, you can shop anytime. There's a little way to do it. And you would put your Mary Kay business page. Sorry, you would put your Mary Kay website. Okay, so then she says, coming soon. And people are being invited. So this is all in the first couple hours. She's got this. She's telling them exactly how to do the notifications. So in the next 7 days, they're getting all these things. She's got free, sounds good. Well, this is what we've got going on. We don't do all this in our business, but it's stuff we can copy. And Sandy Welch is the director. So let me actually plug her. I'm going to plug her group. If you have not joined this group, make sure you join. She created a group and it's called Facebook. This is it. You need to join this group, okay? So if you like what I'm saying and you want more, she's a sales director and she has done so much, but she's the one who introduced this to me. And it's going to be right here. This is the one. I watched this and my jaw dropped when I learned that this whole thing. So she quickly invited me to be a part of her Pampered Chef. So you can see, welcome to the party. She welcomes, look, she's welcoming everyone that joins. Now I didn't order. I didn't comment. I did nothing. But guess what, you guys? She now, because legally, we cannot spam people. But if people join our group, hey, that's a totally different ballgame. Just like if people come to your table or they entered an expo, they have chosen to be a part of the vendor group, it's a totally different ballgame. I can follow up and invite her to have an appointment, invite her to one of our upcoming events. Are y'all understanding the lead generation that this is for all of us? Okay, so I'm going to go back to this and then she does so much. My mind was blowing, like how much she has. And like I said, this is all automated because she works with this company. So on Wednesday night, oh, and then she gives comments, like she's monitoring because you get tickets for these kind of things. And there were some fun tips in here, I gotta say, I loved it. She goes live. Here, let me show you. Oh, look, here's one of her games. How many individual kitchen pair knives? And maybe you didn't see this, but sorry, I don't want to make you sick, but somewhere in here is how do you earn tickets? No, that's not it. Somewhere in here is how you earn tickets. And so she tells you if you win a game, you get bonus tickets. And so she does these little games like guess the amount of this picture. So we're coming up with that for Mary Kay. We have a compact. In fact, I actually just looked at Sandy and her page. And in fact, here you go. You can go here today, here, virtual party games. So you click on this. So down here, look at this. Somebody's already working to make this awesome for us. So.
Yeah, don't spend time recreating this stuff.
Yeah,
guys.
look, you guys, how many can fit? So somebody's going to do this. And what I want you guys to know, just like Joe said, I'm going to take all of this and put it in our group in a file. I'm going to put it in a Word document so you can copy and post all the pictures and save them into your own file. But this is just so exciting. So let me get out of hers and go back to this lady. So then she goes, I mean, look at all of these posts. I mean, there she is. So she does an hour presentation. She does it by herself. I didn't even watch it because I didn't have time, but that would be how you can operate your own party. And I want to say she might have done one more. So maybe like a day or two later, she just pops on here and says something. But I think you're getting the idea. I think ultimately These are idea creators. This is that time. I think we're going to look back at this time and we're going to say, thank you, Jesus, for this pandemic. And not because we want anyone to be ill or anyone to pass or anyone to lose their job or anyone to have any kind of problems with their finances, but we are being asked to think and be creative and innovative in ways that I think is going to bless us so much in the future. And that's what I wanted to teach you tonight. I know we went over, but I just want to pull it back to in your personal page. Start there. Start just looking at how you are the brand. Free yourself of trying to be something you're not. But guess what? Let me put it this way. I like a certain pair of running shoes. Does that mean that I'm that brand? No. I just love that pair of running shoes. So I can be me. I can celebrate me. I can have my business page be me, but guess what? I'm going to talk a hell of a lot about my running shoes because they feel so good, and everybody should really experience them themselves. And then they're going to be able to know that your website is there. So, y'all, seriously, give me some head nodding. Was this like exciting? Like I can do so many of these parties each week?
Okay, Maureen said, I need help with creating a party from the group. That's where I got stumped. You create a group and you put the hostess in there and that's her group.
Okay, so let's just go back to what I said. So going back into your Facebook business page. So look, you guys, this is my family page. I changed, so if you go to home, you're gonna see the pages that you manage. And I actually have started more pages, but this is now my business page. So you have to go here to this 3 dots. This is where if you don't see anything, see this was not there initially. I had to go into the 3 dots and then I had to say create group. So I created a group, and this is where you would now, instead of Andrea Zajax, I would say Maureen Koger O'Toole's Magnificent Mary Kay Virtual Party. And then I would put Maureen.
There you are.
Oh, I did it backwards. Sorry. Okay, I've just messed that whole thing up. Okay, so you know what I'm doing. I'm going too fast. So now, guess what? You're there. We now have a party. What?
Can you unmute me? Oh, okay, there we go. No, that I got that far all by myself. I figured that out. Well, Joanna directed me there. So anyway, it won't let me select a date. It wouldn't let me select a time.
You don't.
It was just really.
You don't. It's not an event.
It's not an event.
Oh, it's just a group. Okay, because my party on Wednesday night is really excited, and we've been doing this very thing that you were talking about. Not this much, but it's from my regular Facebook page because we couldn't figure out how to do it from the business page.
So she has a group now, and you post things to that group.
Well, I created an event and she's been inviting people and posting. I've been posting and she's been posting, but that's on my regular Facebook page, but it's private, right? So no one can see that.
Yeah, it's private.
So nobody else can, okay. So, but I couldn't do that on my business page. I tried. I mean, I didn't, because I got nowhere with the group. So the group, they have to already be on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what about my customers that don't have a Facebook page?
Yeah, it won't work.
Then that won't work, okay.
But that is, again, okay, so let's just go back to this. You guys,
So
that's why.
where do you put the date, though, that you're doing your stuff?
In a post.
Okay. Because I put my Zoom link in, I put about the Skin app, I put that in a post. And my host has commented on that, but that was for an event, not for a group.
There's a difference between events and groups, but you can create a group, and then in that group, in the discussion, you can say when the party is and all that stuff.
So what you might want to do, if you're finding that there are some people out there, and I have some young people that aren't on Facebook, they're on Instagram, but what you really love and need the Working Live for is because then you have a direct Zoom link that they can still be a part of the party. They're just not going to be a part of all of that discussion beforehand. They can be with you live, and you're going to send them an immediate message, texting or email with that Zoom link. The great thing about that is if they decide in the future to become a member of Facebook, they can always go back to your exact Zoom video that was streamed on Facebook and was recorded on Facebook, and you can have them invite their friends to that group too.
But don't let people off the hook by saying, oh, if you can't make it, you can watch the video. There's something about being there live. But listen, guys, we've gone way over. So this is what I just want to tell you guys is, as you're looking at moving forward with this video will be posted, this recording will be posted. It's going to take probably about 45 minutes to download it because it's so long. Go back and watch it again. And as you're watching it, watch it from your phone. Do what we're doing on the computer. Pause and do it. Pause and do it. You learn by doing. If you don't act on this in the next 48 hours, the information will be gone. That's it. Gone. So get up an hour earlier tomorrow or stay up an hour later tomorrow night and practice this within the next 48 hours or it will be gone. Your challenge of the week, as always, is 3 + 3 + 3. 3 new faces, 3 marketing shares with your director following up, and 300 in sales. And
did we celebrate who did it last week?
Who did it last week?
Okay, you guys, like, I think this is super exciting when you can do these virtuals. You can easily hit this. Absolutely. I mean, like, who's up to take the challenge? Not like, oh, I heard this challenge before. Like, no, this time. Doggone it, I'm going to do it this time.
I'm just saying, guys, and you're not the people we should be lecturing. It's the ones who don't show up. But I'm telling you right now, this is what we are doing now. There is no, well, I like it the old way. I want to do it the old Mary Kay way. This is the way now. This is it. And we are here to help you. And we are going to help you and support you. Helping means you may not be able to do it yourself. Support means we walk alongside you. So at this point with Zulema and Alice and gosh, 9 other people I've done parties with, I'm supporting them. But in the beginning, I was helping them. So if you need help with this, just ask us. You got to get on our schedules though, because Andrea and I are doing 10 parties a week. Okay. All right. I'm going to let you guys go. We have a meeting with Sayonara's team. So you ladies stay on. Andrea, as always, you were just amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I did Boxer you a couple of questions that if we can answer those on Facebook, that would be great. So we'll post those and she'll post the documents. Just stay with it, guys. Get some bookings done. Get some bookings done. And Alice, I again commend you. You keep setting up your parties. Stacy, you're doing the same thing. Zulema, y'all, it's all that party business. Party business, party business, party business. And Sayonara's already done 2 as well. And that's why she was Queen of Sales. It's working. They don't have to have samples, guys. We've already proven it. They don't have to have samples. Love you guys. 1, 2, 3. We're going to say